This video will go over all of the Quals Direct functions that you need to know as a candidate. When you log in, you will start with a dashboard. This dashboard will, in effect, act as your go-to place for everything, very similar to that of a contents page in a book, for example. And there are lots of features for you to use in Quals Direct, so let's start to break them down. First of all, we have your settings. And here you can change the colour of your screen, the text colour, and this is also where you can change your password and log out of your account. Next, we have the notification bell, and this informs you on all of the agreements from centre staff. So for example, if an assessor has marked your work or added something to your portfolio, you will be able to view those updates here. The next two buttons are the private messaging button and the forum button. The private messaging button is this icon with the image of an envelope on it. This is where you can privately message your assessor or another member of the PMT&A team. You can use this to communicate with your assessor as an alternative to email if you'd like, but you can do whatever is your personal preference. Secondly, we have the forum button. Now, please do not use this function. Sometimes this can be confused with the private messaging system. However, the forum is viewable to every single member on Quals Direct that has an account, so all candidates and all staff. PMT&A may use this forum to communicate with all candidates from time to time, but candidates are not to use it as a form of communication with their staff because it is not private. Here you can see how you're progressing on your qualification, and we call this the progress bar. Each time you've ticked off a part of the criteria, your progress bar will go up. And this is linked to this smaller progress bar on the left-hand side. But what this smaller bar does is it also shows you what your target is, which is represented by this red line. This target is linked to the time that you've been enrolled in your qualification and a guideline as to how far you should be progressing already. Here we have the contact information that is linked to your account, and this is how your assessor will be able to contact you. You can also upload an image of you here, and this is just so that our assessors can put a face to a name. Finally, this contacts box will provide you with all of the main contacts that you will need for your qualification. You can access the contact details of your assessor here if you would prefer to email them directly. And now we've come to the main sections that you're going to regularly use for your qualification. The knowledge questions, resources, and submissions tabs. The assessments that you will complete for the knowledge aspect of your qualification are all completed through knowledge tasks. Here you can see all of the assessment questions that you will need to complete for each topic. And to complete a knowledge task, all you need to do is simply click on a topic, select a question, and type your answer in the comment box. Once you've written your answer, you can either choose to save it as a draft so that you can come back and edit it later, or you can choose to complete it right away. Once you've clicked complete for every single question within the topic, your answers will then be sent straight to your assessor for marking. If you're a candidate on one of our online courses, you will be required to watch all of your resources each week. This is because your resources provide you with all of the content that you need to pass your assessments. Now, if you're on one of our face-to-face courses, you will receive all of this information within the face-to-face course, but you do also get these resources if you would like to go back and look at some of them after your face-to-face course. Now here you will also be provided with important information such as policies and procedures, evidence guidance, and assessment criteria. If you're completing a practical unit as part of your qualification, you will also use the submissions bar. And the submissions bar is where you upload all of your practical evidence. To do this, you simply click Options, Add Submission, and then you can upload your evidence and send it through to your assessor for marking. And that's everything that you need to know as a candidate when it comes to utilising Quals Direct for your qualification. Now, if you are having any technical problems, please do speak to our IT technician Tom at pmtanda.co.uk.